Hello, fellow members of the Midnight Society. Welcome back to another episode review from the show Are You Afraid of the Dark? Last time, we covered The Tale of the Forever Game, a Tucker story about a tree that likes to play board games. Tonight's narrative, from Vange, is about a teen boy who doesn't like to take chances being forced to take chances. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, I call this Season 6, Episode 2, The Tale of the Zombie Dice. We open on Quinn and Andy, or Candy, as I like to call them. Would it be Candy? It's Quinn and Andy. Quandy? Candy. Anyway, that's not the point. Carrying a chair to the campsite. They're struggling with it, and then we get the reveal as to why.
Drop me anywhere, boys.
I'm sorry. She demanded you help and then made you carry her to the site like she's fucking Cleopatra? Guys, helping? Okay. Being the palace eunuchs? Not so much. Have some respect for yourselves. Anyway, it turns out that the furniture was Megan's idea because...
I do not sit on logs.
And did you have a furniture company deliver this to the middle of the woods?
The dump's not far from here.
Far enough.
Okay, time out. Writers, bring it in for a minute. What the f*** are we doing? The city dump is not close enough to the woods that children are carrying a couch there. As an adult, have you ever tried moving a couch from, say, a truck in your driveway to the living room? It's a struggle, and this situation here did not happen, okay? Teens want chairs for a campsite, bring some folding chairs, and don't tell me they don't have the money for folding chairs. Tucker and Gary brought $1,000 cell phones to the woods, and the others brought expensive rare collectibles, so a few folding chairs should be no problem. Lastly, aside from the logistical problems, gross! I hope you all like fleas and lice because you probably have them now. And if you're thinking, but clearly they covered the couch with a sheet, well, that don't stop bugs. All right? I mean, this is how you know the difference between an adult and a child. To an adult, this opening is the real horror show. All right, back it up. Okay. Anyway, everyone finds a seat, and Tucker reveals that he's still a bit of a douche, taking up more room on the couch than he needs, forcing Quinn to sit on the ground. Vange starts the preamble to her story saying that everyone loves playing games, especially when you win. She says that losing isn't terrible because you can always play again, but if you play the game in her story...
You may never play another game. Ever. Again.
Monopoly? Is her story about Monopoly? It is, isn't it? Have you ever been stuck in a 5-hour game of Monopoly? It will make you question every decision you've made in life to that point. You'll never want to touch another board game again.
Perhaps another time.
The tale begins on a teen in a warehouse or something. He's wandering around until an imposing silent servant... Not that silent servant. Anyway, a non-verbal manservant finds and escorts him over to a device of some kind. The kid exclaims that he wants a rematch, to no one in particular, before pushing his thumb against the device, resulting in... Oh man, what a messed up ending, Vange, and a super short story. I'm honestly not sure what we're going to do for the rest of the video now. Y'all want to play Monopoly?
I accept.
Our opening was just a taste of things to come, and we meet our actual main characters at school. One is a hustler running some 3-card Monte, while the other is a reserved bookworm named Alex, played by Jay Baruchel. What? Baby Baruchel from The Tale of the Dead Man's Float is all grown up and graduated from teaser opening victim to main character? Nice! Our gambler's name is Tate, but I've taken to calling him Taint because I hate him. And I will be calling him that for the remainder of this recap. And I know. How can I hate him when he's barely said anything? And, here's why.
Go for it, bud. Sorry, young bud. Sodas are on me, young buds.
If you don't know someone's name, just ask, you know? But, I mean, people do this kind of thing all the time. You forget a name, and so you use a stand-in word. But if you are friends with someone, it's a little different, right? You're going to toss words around like dude, bro, or man, right? But this kid calls everyone bud, and it's the way he says it. It sounds like, I'm a twat that couldn't be bothered to learn or say your name. I hope bad things happen to him. I really do.
Uncool, bruh.
Tate gets busted by a teacher and sent to the guidance office, whatever that is. Clearly my school didn't have one. Alex tells Tate that he told him he'd get caught. And Tate replies by letting us all know about the journey that Alex is going to go on in this episode.
When was the last time you took a chance on anything? I mean, put it out there and thought you might lose, but at the last second sucked it up and kicked butt?
How dare you? The last time he put himself out there like that was The Sorcerer's Apprentice, and we know how that turned out.
Come on, give me a break.
Later that night, Alex shows up to an arcade called Click's Emporium with his little brother in tow. Tate is there and tries to get Alex to cut loose and take some risk. He makes him an offer he can't refuse.
I'll bet you anything that this place is gonna close at 7 o'clock.
Even though it seems like a sure thing, Alex can and does refuse, which catches someone's eye.
You are a wise young man. Never let anyone pressure you into a game you don't feel comfortable playing.
Never in the history of this show has an adult given me stranger danger vibes faster than this dude. I don't know him from anyone, but I can tell you this right now. Uncle Touchy here shouldn't be running an arcade for children to hang out at. Anyway, he switches his focus from Alex to Tate.
Perhaps you'd like a more worthy opponent, like myself.
Oh man, you got it. I'll take you on any of these games.
Your Honor, what my client meant to say was that he'll take you on in any arcade game in this particular room. Sheesh. It's like this kid wants to die. Mr. Click offers a year of free games if Tate wins and claims that he only wants his thumbprint if he loses. Alex manages to talk some sense into Tate, who passes on the challenge, but we find out how much he regretted that the next day.
Alex, when somebody challenges me, I gotta take him on. It's just the way I am.
Despite Alex's strong objections, Tate goes back to the arcade and accepts Click's challenge.
Feeling more confident today?
Hey, I got all the confidence I need to beat you, old bud.
Old bud? I f***ing can't with this guy. Mr. Click, kill him. Get him a body bag. Whatever you're gonna do. I don't care, okay? I'm on your side now. Let's just get to the zombie dice thing, okay? That at least sounded interesting.
One side on each shows a red skull. You roll the dice 3 times. If a skull appears, even once, you lose.
That's it. Roll a set of novelty dice from Spencer's Gifts 3 times, and that's it? You didn't even paint a zombie on them. It's just a skull. Also, throwing dice is not a game of skill, it's a game of chance, and that's providing that Mr. Click isn't cheating, and I 100% believe that he would. Okay, if there's one rule to live by, it's that the house always wins, and he may be a child, but Tate knows this rule. In fact, he lives by it because he's usually the house.
Sorry, young bud. How about double or nothing?
The fact that he goes along and plays anyway shows what a dumb bud he is. Anyway, he throws the dice, talks some shit, throws again, talks more shit, throws the final time, and... Wow, who could have seen that coming? Okay, Tate lost, so now he has to give his thumbprint. He is sent to the same warehouse that we saw at the start of the episode, and we already know that whatever Click's manservant is having these kids do is cause for screaming. So, what are we thinking? Stealing their souls? Trapping them in a magic video game that kills them, similar to like Pinball Wizard, but better. That could be exciting, all right? Okay. No more guessing. Hit me with it.
I have buyers from all over the world who are willing to pay a handsome price for such unique pets.
So we went with human trafficking? I won't lie, I didn't see that coming, although maybe I should have, because Mr. Click does look like the kind of guy that Liam Neeson would punch in the throat.
Don't you trust me?
Okay, trying to ignore the fact that Tate is about to become a very tiny sex slave, the episode cuts to Alex and his brother arriving at the arcade.
He's not here, and it's closed.
Then how did you two get in? We literally see the lights getting turned off as they're walking in. Look, I was already dubious about this place when the kids were getting served Mountain Dew 1 minute before closing the previous night. But now this? It's a real management problem and no way to run a business. Anyway, Alex finds Taint's backpack while his brother helps himself to a drink. His bro suggests that maybe they're in the back and that Alex should go check. Alex declines until his brother calls him a weenie and volunteers to go himself.
No. Sit. Stay.
Inside Click's office, Alex finds Taint's jacket and the entrance to the warehouse. He goes searching for his friend, only to find... How did Kevin McAllister here know that handle was there and that it would shoot steam out at his pursuer? I know he's supposed to be smart, but he was in the room for barely a moment. He didn't have time to process that kind of information, and, I guess more to the point, why was there a steam release pipe with a pull chain right there in the middle of this warehouse? It's not a boiler room, a warehouse. This is just shoddy design work, guys.
I know it's not traditional.
Alex gets chased further into the warehouse until he sees what happened to Taint. Then Click finally reveals himself. But not like that, okay? I mean, yes, he does seem like the type that would, but not this time, okay? Just play the thing.
When you take someone's thumbprint, you own them.
First off, that's not a thing. And second, that's not a f***ing thing.
Nobody asked you.
Click tells his manservant to get back to work. It's obvious that... Wait, what is this guy's name? It's... Klimbo? Klimbo. What kind of a name is Klimbo? Okay, it's going in the book of weird Are You Afraid of the Dark names. Anyway, it's obvious that Klimbo doesn't like Click and is probably a slave himself. On top of that, Click lets a little something slip within earshot of Klimbo.
He's strong as an ox, though not nearly as intelligent. He'll soon be joining my little menagerie.
He definitely heard that, and he's definitely going to betray you. Anyway, Alex goes to leave, but Click tries goading him into playing the same game that Taint did. Alex asks what's going to happen to his friend, and Click says that he has a buyer in Australia.
Tate should like it down there, if he survives the journey. Not all of them do.
See, this is why you always pack your tiny person cargo in bubble wrap. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised after seeing the way this guy runs an arcade, but if I'm a wealthy nutbag that wants a tiny human as a pet and it arrives dead, I'd be seeking a refund. Or, sending a hit squad to eliminate the person that ripped me off. Not to mention, the police would be all over this place. He challenges these kids in front of other kids, meaning that a lot of children were last seen at this arcade before going missing. He's not just a bad business owner, he's a terrible criminal.
This is exciting, no?
Click convinces Alex to play a game of skull dice to save his friend. If he wins, Taint goes free. If he loses, then I guess he and Taint will be sharing a tiny apartment together. If I had to be a human pet, I could think of worse ways to go than being the size of an action figure. I mean, just let my wealthy owner buy me a Castle Grayskull and a Ghostbusters firehouse to live in? That's pretty sweet, and all I have to do is some occasional pet tricks. Though, I'm really not sure what those would be, since I would just be doing human stuff, but small.
Sweet Caroline, bum bum bum, good times never seemed so good, so good, so good.
Alex thinks he's clever and has Click roll the dice instead. Click is happy to, which means he knows something that Alex doesn't. Now, I thought that Alex was going to find a switch or something on the table that makes the die roll a skull, and that would be how he would defeat the villain. Then I saw that there was 6 minutes left in this episode. He doesn't find a switch, and Click wins. Could you imagine if it just ended right there? Click laughing maniacally, and we cut to Alex's brother out in the main room, drunk on Mountain Dew, none the wiser, and fade to black. But no, it doesn't end there. You can't end your human trafficking episode on a kids show with the trafficker winning. although some of the Nickelodeon execs at the time probably would have been fine with it.
Drummer.
Alex offers double or nothing on a new game of his choosing. Click says that he has nothing to bargain with, but Alex apparently does.
If I lose, you can have my little brother.
Does your brother get a fucking say in this? You know this is what chronic gamblers do, right? Like, this is how they lose their cars and houses and stuff, because they keep offering up more and more, thinking that they'll win it back on the next hand. What lesson are we trying to teach here?
You really are a coward, aren't you?
Click agrees, and Alex sets up the game.
I say I can drink these 2 mugs of soda before you drink that 1 small glass.
You know what's less exciting than watching someone roll skull dice in slow motion? Watching 2 people have the world's worst drinking contest. The rules of the game are simple. Alex gets a head start. Click can't touch his glass until after Alex finishes his first mug and sets it down. Neither player is allowed to touch the other's glasses, what have you. Now, I can already see where this is going because I'm familiar with a similar scam that I'll bring up after. Click agrees if Alex drinks 3 mugs, and Alex agrees if Click will up the stakes.
Well, if I win, we go free. But then I get your thumbprint.
Click immediately recognizes the signs of his own scam, declines, and sends Alex and Tate to Australia. Look at your face. No! Of course he falls for his own confidence trap and agrees.
What?
So what tipped this off for me was the gag where you place a coin under a glass or a cup and you tell the viewer that you can remove the coin without touching the glass. After a moment of focusing on it, you say, "I've got it, it's gone." Right? In disbelief, the viewer lifts the glass and then you grab the coin. It's obviously not the same trick, but it screws with the expectation of the viewer, or Click in this case, and allows you to take advantage. Click refuses to honor the deal, surprise, surprise, and tries to make a break for it, but he forgot about, why you don't disrespect the help.
Game's over.
Back at the Midnight Society, Vange says that no one played a game in Click's Emporium ever again. Tucker says that he likes the furniture, and we see that Quinn has fallen asleep on the couch. That's great. That's really great. I mean, who knows what butt funk his face is in right now, but that's really special. Anyway, the episode ends with... So the implication is that the others just left him there with the fire burning? How is this forest still standing with these people around?
There's something seriously wrong with this guy.
Now for the review. This episode was a mixed bag for me. We have decent acting, a really creepy villain, and I like the concept of the gambling premise, but I think what they do with it is lame. Not to mention, don't call your episode Zombie Dice if you don't have zombie dice.
This is a stupid game.
The settings were meh. I was super excited for it to be set in an arcade, but most of the action happens in Click's office or the generic-looking warehouse. The arcade itself looked okay, even though it seemed like a lot of the games/machines were turned off even when the arcade was open. I just think it would have been more interesting to have the action happen in the game room.
You really gotta get some sun,
The story. The story was fine. It's your classic hero needs to learn to lighten up kind of a thing, and flows pretty much exactly how it should have for the runtime this show works with, but it still feels like something's missing. I mean, maybe it's the lack of lore, or the selling kids as pets thing. The lousy dice game certainly didn't help. I mean, I would have liked to see a game of skill that Click is clearly cheating at. And when he wins, maybe he turns the kids into trophies or something that he keeps in his office. Alex figures out how Click is cheating and turns the tables on him, turning him into a trophy and freeing all the other kids, because that's the other thing about this story. Sure, Alex and Tate get out of it okay, but what about all the other child slaves?
No offense, Lurch, but you're really creeping me out.
The scares. No scares. While Click is creepy and Klimbo is intimidating, there's nothing really scary about the episode other than the notion of human trafficking, which is horrifying. It's fine. It's really just, it's not that kind of episode. It's not meant to be scary. But I wish there could have been, I don't know, something for the atmosphere, like the dice, for example. Have the skull dice look like they were carved from actual bones. I mean, that would have also helped justify the title a little bit.
A slap on the wrist, no sweat.
The acting in this episode was good. Tate is perfectly cocky and the kind of character that you want to see fail. The little brother didn't get much screen time, but definitely played the obnoxious younger sibling very well. Alex is a great lead. He's nerdy and uptight, but we get to see him cut loose and, put on the charm a bit by the end. In fact, this character kind of looks like the template for many roles that Jay Baruchel would play in the future.
I'm just cautious.
The adult acting in this episode was also great. Klimbo mostly grunts and growls, but he plays that sort of Frankenstein's monster role very well. Mr. Click was a great villain. He gets to ham it up, but in a way that shows us Click knows he's in charge and that you're not going to win. He's every bit as cocky as the kids he's conning, so it makes for a terrific turn when he gets beat at his own game, and the actor sells it.
Splendid.
Vange, the tale of the zombie dice does not meet the approval of the Midnight Society. Just barely. The Midnight Society members' poll on this one was, at the time of recording this video, 66% in favor of, with 44% against, so I'm being outvoted, but a 66 in grading is a low D or a high F. I mean, either way, it's bad, and Vange should be ashamed of herself. But, mostly for treating her friends like the slaves in her story.
Hey!
Thank you to my patrons financially supporting the channel on Patreon. Jimmy Purcell, Rick Maxwell, Sean Hart, Jay Booth, Tony Ebers, Jessica Tim, EC, J.R. Green, Emilio Flores, AJN, and Andy Exiled. If you want early access to videos as well as bonus behind-the-scenes content, you can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Check it out at patreon.com/jackofallnerds.
I don't gamble.
I want to thank the following Midnight Society members for participating in this video's polls.
You never lose, do you? Perhaps you'd like a more worthy opponent, like myself. And if you triumph, I'll allow you free run of my emporium for a year.
Oh, hell yeah. Bring it on, bitch. Names are on the screen. Haha, one roll down. Oh, what's that? 2 rolls, no skulls? Booyah. Oh, what in the HE double hockey sticks? Fine, I'll give you my thumbprint, but you gotta let me wrap up this video after.
What did you all think of Vange's story? Did you see it as a kid? Would you fall asleep with your face on someone else's swamp-ass junkyard couch? Let me know in the comments below. Do I sound funny? I feel like I sound off. Anyway, be sure to check out the next episode on the tale of Jake the Snake. Until then, are you afraid of the dark?
This is exciting, no?
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and a share. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when more of these videos go up. Alright, I gotta get back to entertaining these Australians. Okay, guys, prepare to get dazzled by the stylings of Vanilla Ice.